I'm back. So can sharper articulation help you sound more feminine? Let's talk about one of the easiest ways to change your vocal gender fast. We're going to break this analysis into two parts: consonant pronunciation and syllable separation. We'll get into vowel pronunciation in a future video. It's really important and I want to give it the focus it deserves. The big thing to think about when it comes to consonant placement is moving most of your alveolar consonants forward to be dental. Alveolar consonants happen at the alveolar ridge, which is the hard palate, which is where you pronounce consonants such as T, S, D, Z, also L and R, but we will cover them in the vowel placement video. So when you make your alveolar consonants into dental consonants, the point of action shifts from the alveolar ridge to the teeth, creating a brighter and more feminine sound. If you want to play around with this, try to hear the kick snare effect of going from the alveolar to the dental on a T. It'll sound something like this. Alright, now it's time for a little bit more of a listening exercise. I'm going to try some tongue twisters, first on the alveolar and then on the dental. Try these out for yourself afterwards. T, T. Tabitha tasted tangy tangerines by the tall tree. Tabitha tasted tangy tangerines by the tall tree. D, D. Dancing ducks dined during dawn. Dancing ducks dined during dawn. S, S. Sophie savored sweet strawberry sundaes slowly. Sophie savored sweet strawberry sundaes slowly. Z, Z. Zachary Zany Zebra zigzags zealously through Zion. Zachary Zany Zebra zigzags zealously through Zion. Before we get to syllable separation, I want to quickly plug my Patreon. It is $5 a month for weekly group lessons. Weekly group lessons for $5 a month. That's like $1.25 per group lesson. It's a steal. I host those on my Discord server. I also have some long form videos. I would love to see you there. Syllable separation is the process of creating breaks or rests in our phonation so that our syllables aren't running on without interruption. Think legato speech versus staccato speech, with legato being more masculine and staccato being more feminine. Now, separation does not happen between every syllable. It's more so just adding more breaks in between words, really. And more focus should be placed on words that start or end with a vowel. For instance, raindrops in the air might sound more like raindrops in the air. This is important for feminine speakers because there is less vowel variety than in masculine speakers. So when you're speaking without syllable separation, it's a lot harder to be intelligible than it is when you're a masculine speaker where the vowels tilt more towards the back of your mouth and you have a little bit more variety. Now here are some things that you don't need to be super conscious of but should be noted. Number one, both aspiration and phonation stop during separation, not just phonation. So we don't want to hear air leak, like raindrops in the hair. Raindrops in the air is a better version of that. Number two, syllable separation does not need to be super exaggerated or poppy. You can still introduce separation without sacrificing a light quality. Listen to these two readings, one without and one with syllable separation. The prior should sound a little bit more mushy to your ear, while the latter should sound a little bit more articulated. When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act as a prism and form a rainbow. When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act as a prism and form a rainbow. We haven't covered tempo yet, but this will help feminize your tempo as well. Articulation is an important consideration when feminizing your voice. There are a lot of different styles of feminine articulation, so continue to explore this space after watching this video by trying new, unique voices alien to your baseline, or by listening to voices that you like and mimicking them, reading alongside them. That's the end of the video. You can sign up for voice lessons or my Patreon at the link in my bio that takes you to my website. I will see you all later.